Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, and I am Penja, and welcome back to Rimworld, where we continue the tale of our 8 colonists, although only just 8 colonists. We'll come to that in a moment. They're 2 Muffalo, they're 3 camels, and of course Michael the dog. And last time out it was a part of highs and lows. The highs were that there was a wedding, and it was very lovely indeed. So Colonel and Croc got married and everybody attended and everybody had a lovely time. There was a party. I don't know who did the officiating. I'm not entirely sure who did the I now pronounce you man and wife bit. I don't know who did that. Who's kind of got the powers vested in them to announce marriages? I don't really know, but whatever the case, they got married. It's lovely. And they went away and they did the stuff they have to do on the wedding. No, that was fine. We didn't watch that. We kind of stumbled across that and then went away. We left them, left them to their own devices, gave them their privacy. So that was nice. And also the cold snap went away. That was pretty good too. So we've managed to get some crops back in the ground. How are they growing? 20% grown with 5 days of fall/autumn left. I don't know if that's going to do it. I don't know if we're going to have any joy growing these. But whatever the case, at least we've got something growing and we can give it a jolly good go. However, the downsides were that there was a raid, and the raid was quite devastating. And in the comments, I got told off. Essentially, I got slapped on the wrist. It was like being sent to the headmaster at school, being sent to the principal or whatever, and being told off. Because everyone said, after that raid, you really should have taken more care of your people because they nearly died, and that would have been terrible. Had they survived the actual initial attack and got back to the hospital beds and then died in the hospital beds. Because I left wee hours up here. Good old wee hours, the centre of our community really, around which everything else pivots. Wee hours generally does everything. Wee hours is our doctor, and wee hours was in bed. These two sort of staggered back with their massive blood loss from getting shotgun and wounds and all that kind of stuff. They got into the beds, and I sort of just left wee hours in bed thinking, oh, when wee hours gets up, they'll go and tend to these. Whereas apparently they nearly died, and I should have got them sorted sooner. I should have got wee hours out of bed and gone to tend to them a bit quicker. So I slap on the wrist. Okay, message understood. I need to pay more attention to the health of our little people. Right, gotcha. So yes, Colonel had, if we go down to health, moderate blood loss. That was probably a lot worse. That was probably extreme blood loss. As a Colonel nearly died, as did Mags. Mags nearly died as well. She also has moderate blood loss and injuries to her left arm and foot. Colonel has got left arm, leg and foot shotgun wounds. Oh, no. Sorry. Leg and foot is shotgun. Arm was an old mega sloth attack. Really? When was that? That must have been absolutely ages ago. That must have been ages ago. When did we last fight a mega sloth? I mean, just say scars. I assume the scars still cause her some pain. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Oh, sorry, Colonel. However, the good thing is they still do have all their appendages. They still do have their legs and feet and arms and stuff. So, we've not got to do any kind of amputations and put any prosthetic stuff back in, which is lovely. But yes, okay, message understood, everybody. I need to take more care and attention of the injured people. Because, if we'd have lost them, that would have been very, very bad indeed. Because, we don't want that to happen. And also, Croc, as someone pointed out in the comments, would have faced the prospect of burying his ex-wife and also his new wife, which I think might have sent him a little bit over the edge. I think Croc might have lost his mind had that happened. So what we're going to do today is we are going to try and get our defence wall thingamajigger in, because the guys last time, the guys who did the raid, the baddies, they came along and they attacked in 3 areas. They attacked down here, and they also attacked up here, and they came through this hole as well. And I didn't really know what to do because they were attacking on 3 fronts. However, if there is a hole in the wall, I am told in the comments that generally they will try and go through the hole in the wall. They'll try and take the path of least resistance. So we're going to create a little sort of tunnel along here, which is full of lovely traps. And at the end here, we'll set up some sort of sandbags and a gun turret and all that kind of stuff. So if people do come in, they can walk through a load of traps and then we can shoot at them. We can have a gun turret to fire at them, and we can just have us hiding behind sandbags shooting at them as well. I think that sounds like a good plan. I like that idea. So that's what one of the things is we're going to do today. And then, I think we're just going to try and get these crops out of the ground and make sure that Colonel and Mags don't die. Now, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to go here. Right, you're resting until you're healed. Hang on, what? It said you weren't injured a second ago there. What was that? Are you sure they're not injured? Wee hours. No, that's not wee hours, game. Game, are you feeling all right? Right click. I'm not clicking on wee hours. Rest until healed, not injured. Okay, right, they're not injured apparently. You could have fooled me. You could have fooled me with their crippling blood loss. But okay, they're clearly cared for enough in the hospital beds that that's absolutely fine. Now I do have on my little checklist some other things that we need to look at. One of them is going to be another heater for this sort of corridor area, although we don't need it right now, but when winter comes around we might need to get one of those in. So I think we'll just put it here next to this light possibly, or should we put it on this side? Maybe we'll put it on this side so it can, continue to warm up that area, because that area did get quite cold. And then we also want to try and go through and replace some of our wooden walls. We don't want wooden walls anymore. We want proper walls. So we've got sandstone walls just here. We've got limestone walls. I don't really care what stone the walls are made of, as long as they're not made of wood, because wood is bad for insulation. So in the summer, everything gets very hot. In the winter, everything gets very cold. If we can build stuff out of stone, that would be preferable. That would be a lot better. So we'll give that a go as well. So there's quite a lot of things to do. Also, we want to look at this bed here. It's a poor quality wooden bed. So I hadn't even realised that. So let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. Furniture, a double bed. Oh, we need a lot of wood for that. Okay, we're out of wood. Let's pop a double bed down for now, and then we'll see if they can build a lovely bed rather than a poor quality one. Let's see if they can get a good one. And that does mean we will have to zone out some... production. No, orders. That's it. That's the one. You think I'd know by now, wouldn't you? Chop some wood. Get that. Get those as well. Any trees up here? Yep, you. Not you. Any trees down here? Yeah, we'll get all the trees in our area, actually. Let's get all the trees in our sort of zone. Let's just go like that. Lovely. And then all the way up there as well. Marvellous. So all the trees within our mighty wall, we shall go and chop down, because we do need a bit of wood to make things like tables and what have you. So, yeah, many things that we need to do. Will we have time to do them all and get this defensive thing in as well? I'm not entirely sure. I do not know. How are we looking for food? We could do with some more meat. We've got a bit of turkey meat. We could do with getting some more meat as well. I notice there is a little mega sloth that's just sort of wandered into our territory. That's fine. I don't really mind you being there. It's fine. Or maybe we should go and hunt something else. Ooh, hang on. I forgot about that. Deconstruct that as well. We'll have that deconstructed. And let's just go out and grab some meat. Let's have a look what's going to be interesting. What's up here? There's some of those things there. These, what are they? Ibex rams. But they might get quite fighty. Is there anything not fighty around? A cougar. That sounds a little bit fighty. What about down here? Is there anything like turkeys are good? Because turkeys are just relatively sort of placid. They just sort of wander about, and you shoot at them and they go, oh, this is making me feel very hurt. And then you just kill them and eat them. I can't see any turkeys, however. Okay, right, let's just outline a few animals that we want to go and eat when I can find a few. Yeah, there's not any alpacas or whatever. Maybe the alpacas don't come out at this time of year. Maybe they don't like it. So we've got a few little things. We've got hares and rats and squirrels and things. I'm not really so bothered about going to get the little things. Let's go up here. We've got these up here. Where were they? Over here. Let's try and get a few of these. They might fight back, but I think we're okay. So let's hunt just one of them right now. 2% chance to attack. So, it's not too bad. So hopefully we can get away with that. And what we might do is we'll start the Great Wall Replacement Project by doing this bit over here. So let's deconstruct these walls along here, and then we'll replace them with whatever that is. Limestone. Have we got a lot of limestone blocks? Yes, we have. We've got plenty of limestone blocks, I believe, to at least get that little bit done. So let's take that wall apart. So I think we can just do that, can't we? So deconstruct that wall and deconstruct just there as well, please. Absolutely. The interior walls we'll get to eventually, but right now I'm more concerned about doing the outside walls. Oh, yes, and they're just getting... Oh, they're super efficient. Okay, wow, that was very quick. And let's get limestone walls. Let's just bring that down to there and that to there. And that'll sort that out. That'll sort that out very quickly indeed. So yeah, that'll be that done. Now, what kind of wall is that just there? What's that? That's limestone. Okay, so that's going to be the same as that, which is encouraging. So then I think we could maybe do this bit, because outside it's 4 degrees C outside. So that's okay. Oh, and the Psychic Soothe is ending. And Colonel is fully healed. After taking shotgun blast to the arms or whatever, Colonel is back with some blood loss. Some minor blood loss. 27%. Colonel, do I need to tell you to go back to bed? I kind of feel you're watching television. Yes, one of you is using the lovely TV. Oh, and how's the bed? Good. Okay, right. Also, deconstruct this bed as well. Obliterate that bed when somebody gets the chance. Right, they've taken the bed apart. Marvellous. Right, Hull, can you move that, please? Can you just haul that wood out the way? That would be great. So move the wood. Lovely. Somebody else reinstall that. Oh, no, wrong button. Reinstall this to there, please. And then we'll set that. Oh, we can't set it right now. Okay, right. So somebody move the bed, if we'd be so kind. Right, Beryl moves the bed for her ex-husband. For her ex... Oh, no, it's not Beryl. Mags was the ex-husband. Ex-wife. Was it Mags or was it Beryl? It was Mags. It was Mags, yes, because Mags is injured. Oh, okay, no, Beryl's fine with that. And then we need to say who is going to be in here. So it's going to be Colonel and it's going to be Croc. Okay, so now everybody has got their beds back. That wall is in, which is marvellous. Let's do this bit then. Let's try and do as much of this as we can. We've got 180 limestone blocks left. Do we need to go and get some more limestone? I suspect that might be a good idea. Where is limestone? Now, that looks like limestone to me. Limestone chunks. Yeah, go and haul those things if you would be so kind. Ah, and there's a good pile of them just here as well. So go and grab those limestone chunks. And then we'll try and make some more limestone blocks. Let's do along here then. While it's... What time is it? 12 o'clock. They'll be fine. They'll be absolutely fine doing this. So let's deconstruct that bit just there. So take that out and put that. But we've got so much wood. I don't need to go and cut down those trees really. But never mind. Wow. And Jova just has got armfuls of wood. Just huge armfuls of wood. And now we get the weird bit where there's these doors. How do the doors stay up? Are they just sort of hovering about? How are the hinges working? Also, have I just taken the power out of there? I didn't want you to take the power out. Hang on. That might have caused some issues. Right, hang on a moment. Let's put the wall back in first. Let's get the wall in, and then let's look at power. No, good. No, it didn't. It just kind of went to there. I'm going to bring that round to there. I like having the things complete, like in a nice circuit. It makes me a bit nervous if it's not done right. So yeah, I want that to go round to there. Because if something happens just here, that means we've lost... I don't know what happens. Let's say a raider comes in and breaks this bit down. The power to the rest of our base will fall apart. Whereas if we've got another route, I kind of feel a little bit more confident with that. So let's also get some power conduits going that way as well. So there we go. Right, so another wall done. They will probably very quickly get on with this stuff as well. So yeah, they're outlining all the walls. This is brilliant. And Mags is back as well. Oh, this is tremendous. All the people have come back and they're all happy and healthy and it's all very lovely. And Mags is feeding Damian with corn to try and teach him stuff. And the wall is nearly back in. So that wall is almost done. So our plants are going to be okay. And they're inside again. And we've got a load of spare steel by the look of it. Why do we have a load of spare steel? Not entirely sure why that was the case, but okay. Right, so now the outside walls are there. So yeah, and then we need to work on this bit down here. But it's 4 o'clock. So let's not do that right now. Let's leave it a little bit. We do need some more granite blocks. Have we got lots of granite chunks? Yes, we have. Right, Mags is absolutely on it. Mags is making lots and lots of lovely, lovely granite blocks. And we're going to need them to come over here and make our little trap area. But there has been a solar flare. Which seems to have taken down all of our electronics. Okie doke. Right you are. A solar flare has begun. The intense radiation will shut down all of your electrical devices. It should pass in about a day. Okay. Now, hopefully, given the temperature and given the time of year, these freezer rooms will remain cold. But they're not. They're not remaining cold. They're at -6, -5, -4, -3, -2. Right, okay. So now they're not freezers anymore. They're just slightly chilled rooms. Yeah, because outside actually is not that cold. Outside isn't as cold as I was expecting it to be. Okay, fine. So our now freezer rooms are refrigerated, but not frozen. So they're cold enough to be refrigerated, but not to be frozen. Okay, okay. And everyone's working in the dark, which is going to make everyone very grumpy. I imagine that is going to affect their thing, is it? They ate without a table? Why? There are plenty of spaces around many, many tables. Why did you eat without a table? Is that a new thing? Minor pain and unsightly environment. Oh no, where's the unsightly environment? Hang on. We've got a beauty thingamajig. Which one is beauty? The beauty display. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, corridors don't need to be beautiful, do they? Corridors don't need to be beautiful. The solar flare is ending. Oh, that was very quick. Oh, that's good. That was a good thing. I like that. That's a lovely thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where's unsightly. I mean, the whole place is unsightly, really, isn't it? But, okay, how do we turn that off? Away with you, beauty interface thingamajigger. Why have we not put that bit in? Hang on. Why have we not put the power across there? That's what I asked for. Power, please. Didn't they take away all those things? Did I do something idiotic there or not? I'm not entirely sure. Right, hopefully they'll come along and put those in when somebody wakes up. At the minute, nothing's happening. Oh, wow. That was very quick and very efficient. Well done, whoever that was. Beryl, good job. Oh, and marvellous, there is a turkey. There's a turkey just sort of wandering around over here. So, when everybody's awake, go and hunt the turkey. That's lovely. So that's some more meat. Did we actually go and get that thing? Did we go and get the thing up here? I don't know if we did or not. If we did, we've probably cooked it up already. Yeah, there only seems to be 2 of them. So I guess we did go over here and do this. Do you know what? Let's go and get ourselves a hare as well. Why not? Let's go and get ourselves a little bit of meat. And let's treat ourselves to some delicious rat also. Because I know how to spoil our colonists. After such a terrible time they've had, let's give them a lovely meal of rat. Right, I think it's time we start working on our little sort of defence corridor trap area gauntlet thingamajigger, because that's the official name for it, because that's what everyone's going to call it. So I think we're going to build it over here, but the first thing we need to do is remove all the doors, because the baddies, when they're doing their raid, will go for doors. So because we've got a door here and here and here and up here as well and there, we've got loads of doors, we don't need those doors. So let's very, very slowly, let's remove these 2 doors first. And I'm going to do it in a phased way, just in case we take all the doors out and then there's another raid. Then our wall will have loads and loads of holes in, which is just going to be all sorts of trouble. So we'll get 2 doors down first, which is lovely. Okay, they seem to follow Hull down to the bottom of there. Are they just following Hull around? Is that what they're doing? Right, lovely. And then go into here, get ourselves some granite walls to pop that back in to fill those gaps. So now I'm quite happy with them filling those 2 in. It's going to be a bit of a slow process. So yeah, Wee Hours, the hero, Wee Hours comes down and does that. Hull has built the wall on that side and then locked herself out, but that's absolutely fine. Well done. Right, and then deconstruct that one and that one. So then we'll get rid of those 2 and we will replace those with some regular walls, which is lovely. So whenever you're done, right, 1 there and 1 there. And then we're going to fill that in, and this is going to be our entry point. So we're going to get ourselves a wall just there, and we're going to take the... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. A cougar is hunting Damian for food. Where is the cougar? Okay, the cougar's all the way out there. I'm a little bit worried about Wee Hours now. Wee Hours, where are you going? In fact, what is Wee Hours doing? You're hauling limestone chunks. I did tell you to haul some limestone chunks, didn't I? Right, okay. Military people who can do shooting and things. Come to the defence of Damian because there is a cougar and it's probably going to kill him in the face. Right, Beryl, you're quite nearby. You come round this way. It would be good if we had other people as well. Hull's only got a stabby knife. Oh, no. Right, Colonel. Beryl, where's Mags? Mags is just there. Mags, I've drafted you in as well. Come over this way, please. Hull, yeah. Hull's gonna get there and try and build a wall when there's a cougar coming through it, which is probably a bad thing. Jova, you're drafted in as well. You come up here. Croc doesn't fight. Cunic is researching. We'll leave you doing that, Cunic. Right, Colonel. Yeah, you come this way, because you've not had enough trauma in your life already. We'll come through here. We need people to get out there, though, and attack this thing, because it's going to come in very, very... In fact, Hull, you might just need to be put on draft, because you're probably going to get attacked by a cougar coming in through a door. Right, everybody, fire at this thing. Fire at that. Right, that was a terrible shot. I want Damian to run away. I want Damian to survive. Nobody is going to eat our animals today. Thank you very much. Oh no, you need to get a bit nearer. You need to get a bit nearer. Can we all start killing this thing, please? Do some shooting. Mags, get nearer. Do shooting of this thing. You can come up this way as well. Right. Damian's dead. No! Damian! Oh no! One hit. And Damian is dead. Oh no. Oh, right. Right then. You are going down, Mr. Oh, that was, I mean, I don't know what else we could have done. I don't know what else we could have done there to keep Damian alive. I mean, now it's running away, but Damian, he's been nibbled on. Damian's dead. Oh no. Damian. Oh, I'm very sorry. Bristly and Sibob, I'm really sorry. We tried our best, but it just came in through this pesky hole in the wall, which we nearly filled in. We were what? I don't know, not even a minute. 30 seconds away from filling that hole in the wall, but alas, it was 30 seconds too long. And now, right, we're going to get a revenge on you, Cougar. We're going to absolutely take you out. You have outstayed your welcome, Cougar Face. Colonel, go and sort this Cougar out, please. Melee attack Cougar. Also, Hull, maybe run away a bit now. Hull, come back this way. Absolutely. Yeah, you don't know what's going on now, do you? Right, let's take you out. Right, Beryl, move forward. Mags, move forward. Jova, move forward. Colonel, shoot. Yeah, fire at that Cougar. Fire, fire, fire. Bang. Right, now it's really injured. Oh, no. Oh, you're not getting away. You are not getting away. After what you've just done, you are not escaping. No way, Jose. Fire at you. Keep on firing. Bang. No, okay, right. Let's get everybody else out. We're going to have our revenge. We're going to have revenge. Revenge for Damian. Because it's not right what you did, Cougar. You can die for that. You can die if we can ever catch you up. Right, come on. It's injured. Colonel, you've got this. You've absolutely got this. One more good shot and you missed. Have another shot. Quick. And take that. Do you know what? Melee attack the Cougar to death. Because that's what you deserve. That is what you deserve, you mean thing. That's it. Bash it. And it's gone. That is what you get for coming to attack my people. My poor Damian. My little Damian. He didn't even see life very much. Oh, it's so tragic. Oh, I'm very sad. I'm very, very sad. It's brought a tear to my eye, it has. Okay, right, let's get everybody back off of draft. Yeah, can we undraft everybody, please? Oh, that did not work. Okay, yeah, undraft people, please. Oh, I don't know, whatever. Let's just do it like that, shall we? Old-fashioned way. Right, undraft all the people. Now, what do we do with Damian? Because we can't eat him. We're going to have to bury him. Right, Mags. Are you allowed to bury people? Consume him? No, we are not going to eat him. Prioritize hauling him. Where are you going to haul him to? Are you going to haul him to a grave? No, we can't. Can we eat Damian? Is that bad? Or Beryl, can you put Damian in here? Are you allowed to put... I mean, can we bury animals in a grave? Okay, right, here we go. Is it bad if we eat Damian? Because, he's keeping us alive. I mean, he's no longer with us in spirit, but he could be with us in, our digestive tracts. So, I mean, is that fine? Is that okay? I don't know. I think we might end up eating him. And do you know what? I think that's what he would have wanted. I think that's what he would have wanted. Poor little Damian. It's so sad. But do you know what? He might make a nice tasty breakfast. Okay, so I think it's time that we go through and try and make our trap corridor. Now, this is my first attempt at doing this, and I'll admit I don't fully understand the entire dynamics behind it, but there are many, many things. There's a lot of things being suggested on the Discord, and people have pointed me to pages on the internet and on Reddit and all that kind of stuff, and I think I've got a fairly good idea of the kind of thing that I'm going to go for. So let's just have a look, shall we? So we need to get ourselves... Have we got enough granite blocks? I think we've got enough granite blocks right now. So let's see what we can do with this. So what I want to do is go to here and get granite wall. So this is the opening. This is where the baddies are going to hopefully come in. Are all the other things full first? Hang on. Yes, right. There's no other holes. Okay, fine. So then what we want to do is we want to get a couple of bits going out like that and that. So then that means we're going to come in here and we're going to force them up this way, which seems like a good idea. So we're going to go like this. I'm going to push them up here for a bit. And this is going to be a work in progress, bear in mind. It's going to be me mucking about to see how best we can do this. So they're going to come up here. And then we need to put some doors in. So I think we can just put wooden doors in. I think that's what I've seen on all the pictures. We can put wooden doors in. Apart from on the outside bit where I'm going to put granite doors. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's have a look at what this thing is telling me. So we want to have a door... just there, I think. So we'll have a door here. Now, I think the doors are for us. So we can just run through quite quickly. And then it seems that we have a bit of a gap, and then another one. 1, 2, 3, and then another one. 1, 2, 3, and then another one. 1, 2, 3, and then another one. Okay, and we'll make it a bit longer as well. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, 1, 2, 3. Hang on, how big is the gap? 1, 2, 3, and then a door. 1, 2, 3, and then a door. Okay, and then granite walls between those. And then it's going to kind of come like this, I think. Hang on, let me look at the diagram. Because I don't really know what's going on here. So that down to there, like that. And then that's going to come down here like this. So the baddies are going to have to walk through here, along here, across here, and down here. I think that's about right. So then we put doors here in matching places like that. And then we'll get ourselves granite doors to put on the outside, because I feel a bit safer if those doors on the outside are granite doors. Now, I don't know why there's a door there, but on the drawings it does seem to be that you can have a door on the end. And that's a little bit of a waste, isn't it? Unless it tricks the bad guys into doing something. And then we want to put traps down. And the traps seem to go in between the door sections. So where are traps? Security. Spike traps. So we need quite a bit of wood. And that's quite encouraging, because we did we've got 445 wood. Yes, indeed. This shall be glorious. So, first things first, a trap just there. And then we're going to put traps sort of on either side of those doors. Now, I think maybe all those doors are so we can reset these traps. Because I think I read somewhere that they can reset the traps diagonally. I don't think you can dodge the traps, but I think we can reset them on diagonals. Okay, so then let's pop a little thing just there. And then down here, we'll have ourselves maybe a turret. Let's drop a turret in. Why not? Yes. And do they flip round? No, they just fire at whatever's around, do they? So we could put a turret just here. And then we could put some sandbags around as well. Yeah, let's drop a turret just there. And then we could put some sandbags here and here. And some sandbags here. And we'll see if that works. Now, I don't know. I'm not confident, but at least it's sort of zoned out. So the idea is they come through here and they go, oh, right, I better wander through here because this is the only way I can get in. And there's traps and traps and traps and traps and traps. They come this way and there's traps and traps and traps and traps and traps. However, our people, because they can come through the doors, hang on. Right, hang on. Let's finish what we're talking about first before we go and deal with the social fight. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they come through here. They get lots of traps on them. However, our people, because they can walk through the doors, can just go through here. They can just walk through, and yes, they can reset those traps. They can come into these door sections, lean over a diagonal, and reset them, I believe. Right, okay. What's going on over here, you two? Oh, you're actually kicking lumps out of each other. Okay. Hang on a minute. Hang on, what is happening here? Are you killing each other? Right. Okay, let's check social. Hull subtly shamed Kunik's nephew's food preferences. This drove Kunik into a rage and she began a fight. Wow, Kunik must have had a very, 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 very long day. So, yeah, the nephew's food preferences have been insulted. Right, Hull subtly shamed Kunik. Yeah, okay, right. So Kunik is having a fight. Is there anything anyone can do? Can we go break it up? Can we go and tell them to stop? Oh my goodness, what is going on? What is happening? Croc, can you go down here and tell them to stop? Or do we just need to... hang on a minute. What if we draft them? I can't draft them. Because they're in a... oh yeah, they're social fighting. Okay. Well, let's just see what happens with this. Please don't kill each other, please. Please stop. Stop social fighting. Right. Hull is down. Kunik... has beaten the pants out of Hull. Hull is injured and down. Let's go and rescue Hull. Come on, we ours. Go and save the day once again. And do you know what? I'm going to be dutiful. I'm going to check what we've got. It's just... oh my goodness me. What has happened here? You're bleeding to death in 11 hours. So you've got bruises. You've got bites. Bruises. Hang on. Whoa. Right. Torso. Bruises and bites. Right arm bruise. Left leg bruise. Right leg a bite. On your right leg. Left femur has been cracked with a human head. She headbutted you in the leg. Your right foot is bruised and it's got red. Her right little toe is being destroyed. Kunik crushed Hull's right little toe with her right fist. It doesn't seem like a logical place for a punch, but okay. And then your left second toe, we're down to that specific level of, toes are bruised. You've got a bruised toe. Okay. And Kunik, what happened to you? You've just got some bruises and stuff. You definitely came out on top there. You absolutely came out on top. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, so Damian dies, and then instead of sticking together and, being all noble and good, our people decide to just go off and want to start killing each other. You fools. Don't do that. Right, okay, so they're being tended to. We Hours are doing lots of tending to the injuries. You two, oh, now we've got them in beds next to each other in the hospital wing. I don't know if that's the best thing for us to do. Can we not move them apart a bit, please? Because I suspect they might go and kill each other a little bit. 4 of our colonists have gotten sick from fibrous mechanites. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure they get proper treatment and spend as much time in bed as possible. The following colonists have got sick: Kunik, Croc, Hull and Colonel. Okay, well, Kunik and Hull are already in bed. Colonel's terrible year continues. However, if this is the thing that we had before, the fibrous mechanites, yes, they give us some mild pain, but they do give us improvements to everything else. So they've got a pain increase of 20%, but they move quicker, their blood is pumping better, their tiredness is 70% more. So they're 70% more tired or 70% less tired. I don't know. They need tending to now. Okay, wee hours. Fortunately, you're okay. Oh, you are tending to Colonel. Oh, okay, right. You are going to go and deal with Colonel. Okay, so Colonel has been tended to. So I think that should be okay. So Colonel can go and do some stuff. Yeah, so you've been tended to. Has everyone else been tended to? Croc, not yet. Hull, not yet. Kunik, yes. Okay, right. So wee hours, very, very busy time for wee hours. Animal disease, plague. Oh my goodness me, right? Okay. Abrexas has got the plague. Your whole body, in fact. Only a minor plague, though. Well, there we go. Isn't that something? Right, okay. Can somebody go and treat Abrexas, please? Who's good at dealing with the animals? You're building a granite wall. Do you know what, wee hours? It might be you as well. Wee hours, what are you doing now, Wee? Oh, my goodness me. Go, friends. You've experienced an inspiration. Mags is going to move faster for the next 8 days. Really? Why? Why is this? And Hull has collapsed because Hull is starving. Okay. Right, you're going to get a simple meal and feed it to Hull. It's not going very well over here in the world of medicine, is it? Hull is still down. You have been treated for your mechanite's pain. However, you're still in quite a bit of discomfort here, Hull. Your right little toe is just gone. Your right little toe is no more. It's been obliterated. Okay, so Kunik's been treated for the mechanites. Who else got mechanites? So, yeah, Kunik and Hull. Croc and Colonel. I think Croc has definitely been treated, and Colonel was treated because we saw it. Okay, so they should be okay again for now. How is Trapland coming along? Okay, it's looking okay. It's looking okay. Right, Hull is now capable of doing some walking again. Now, one thing I did just think of, those traps, can we make them out of anything else? Ah, okay, maybe I was a little bit eager on getting those traps made out of wood. Perhaps I should deploy some steel traps at some point. Do you know what? Let's get rid of that one and get rid of that one, and we'll put steel ones in, and we'll slowly replace the spike traps with steel traps. So we'll put a few in. So yeah, let's put a steel trap. How much do they need? 35 steel. Oh my goodness me. Right, we'll put a couple at the end there, and we'll see how that goes. And we'll slowly, when we get the resources, replace the wooden ones with steel ones. I quite like that idea. I think that's the best thing we've got. So at the minute, this isn't going to do much. Hopefully we're not going to get attacked anytime soon. But, it's a work in progress. It's all good. It's a work in progress. I think they'll have it all sorted. Where are you going, Croc? You're going to go and grab some more limestone. That's lovely. Right, now we could do with some more steel. There is steel just here, so it's not too far away from our sort of entry-exit point just there. So we can go here and grab that steel. Now, I don't know how much is going to be there. Hopefully there'll be a fairly good amount. And it also looks like there is some steel. Is that steel? That is uranium ore. Oh, maybe that's where a thing did crash, didn't it? A meteorite crashed of some description. Maybe, do you know what? Let's go and grab one lot of that. and see what that does. I don't really know what the point of having that is. I don't know quite what we need it for. Right, is there any other steel anywhere obvious? That looks like steel as well. Okay, right. We'll grab this as well. Croc is no longer inspired yet. That's fair enough. He had an inspiring thing to get people on our side. If we had prisoners, he could have turned them pretty quickly. But alas, we did not have any prisoners in that time. We'll set that out to be mined as well. And then we can just grab lots and lots of steel. And then at some point we need to think about replacing some more walls as well. But I'd like to get this in first. And our turret needs power. Of course it does. So let's run some power over to just there. So that connects that up to the power grid. So then our turret will be primed. So if people do get through the little trap corridor, there will be a big turrety gun also pointing at them to shoot them in the face. So hopefully that'll be pretty good. Hopefully that should help things out quite a lot. Right, how are we doing? Because it's complaining about low medicine. 13 left. Our heal route is looking pretty... It's looking okay. Hang on, but why does this heal route... Why is this heal route very unwell? What's going on with that heal route? Why is some of the heal route quite poorly? I'm not entirely sure. Like this here is 60 out of 60. This here is 8 out of 60. What has happened to that heal route? Why is it so poor quality? Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Okay, right. So time is ticking on. Let's get them to finish our little trap maze corridor thingamajigger. And marvellous Croc is down here doing some mining. So Croc is very, very busily getting this iron out. Okay, we've got a little bit more iron just there as well, I can see. So let's put that bit across there. Let's grab as much as we can from there. And Cunic is back. Lovely. So Cunic is fully healed. That's quite nice. Hull is still going to take a little bit of TLC. So yeah, some bites, some bruises, and yeah, you now don't have a right little toe. I mean, do I need to give you a prosthetic right little toe? I think you'll be able to cope without. I think that's something you could cope without absolutely fine. Right, we also chopped up some of our animals. We got rid of that cougar and the rat, possibly. And now we're making some other stuff. I think that was some kibble. Oh, yes, lovely. Lots of food for the animals as well, which is marvellous. We've got a hare just there. How's the trap corridor looking? It's almost done. It's almost finished. And look, they kind of just go through those doors. They do go through those doors. Now, I assume maybe our people, if our people go on the traps, do they set them off? I don't know. Maybe I should have put the doors in first and then put the traps in afterwards. Or maybe they're intelligent enough to not stand on the traps once they're down. So they kind of make an alternative route. I'm not entirely sure, but brilliantly, the last bit of wall has gone in. So now, if anybody does come and attack, they're going to have to come all the way up here at least to slow them down. And then when we've got this door in here, this wooden door, that means they will come all the way down here as well. Past all these lovely traps. A transport pod has crashed. Ooh. Okay. Oh, is he really far away? A taxonomist named Rash is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Rash is from Ishotodo Dominion. If you rescue him, he may join freely. Otherwise, he will return home and spread goodwill between your factions. You can also capture him for recruitment or slavery purposes, but this will anger his faction. I'm going to try and rescue him. Let's rescue this poor fella. There he is. He's not looking good. He's crashed. There's a little bit of sort of steel, sort of metal around there. So he's another man. He's another man. Ladies, there's another man joining. There could be another wedding. A space refugee. Right, what are you good at? Oh, you're very good at animals and cooking and plants. Okay, that's interesting. Right, yeah, you could be quite good to join, couldn't you? You can't fight, but you are a teetotaler. What's that word mean? Rash prefers to live in asceticism. What does that mean? He'll be put in a poor mood if he has a bedroom that's too impressive. He also dislikes fancy food and prefers to eat raw, and raw food won't bother him a bit. And he's an optimist, so his mood is always up. He sounds a little bit crazy there, but okay, fine. So he's a war refugee and then also a taxonomist. Okay, fine. So, right, let's rescue him. Let's try and rescue him, shall we? So who are we going to get to go and rescue you? Cunic, you're still awake. Why don't you go and see if you can rescue him? Go over here. Let's rescue you. So I don't want to capture you, because that's going to anger people. Let's rescue you. Let's see if we can be of some assistance. Oh, we didn't quite get this thing finished. Also, I noticed there's a great big load of muffalo over here, just sort of hanging around outside the doors, just sort of lurking over there. We're going to grab loads of steel as well, which is great. Have we rescued Chappie Milad? Where is he? Is he down in the... Where is he? Kunik. Right, okay. Where are you hauling him? Right, let's just move Tom on a little bit quicker than that. Does he go into the hospital bed? Yes, he does. He's gone into the hospital bed. So let's see. Now, does Wee Hours immediately come down? Wee Hours is feeding Hull. That's probably a good idea. Kunik has gone back to bed here. Why are you going to bed here? Are you fine? Oh, no, because you've got this thing. Is that the problem? Oh, maybe you're a bit poorly from that. Okie doke. Right you are. So now have we tended to Rash as well? Have we tended to Rash? I think we're doing it now. Yeah, so we're sorting these things out. So we're sorting your torso. I can't really help with the asthma. Not right now. Your right clavicle's cracked. You've got a bit of hearing loss. You've got cataracts. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, you're not having a good time either. Okay, so both Kunik and Hull are now healed up. They've healed up from their little sort of spat, which just leaves Rash down here in sickbay. Now, I noticed that Rash is called Rash. He doesn't have a rash. He's got everything else wrong with him except a rash. He's got hearing loss, he's got cataracts, bruises, asthma, cracked bones, but no rash. So there's a level of irony there. But hopefully he will get better. He is quite poorly. He is quite poorly indeed. Also, I didn't notice that he's age 84. Oh my goodness me. You are certainly one of the elder statesmen of this game. How old is everyone else? 26, 47, 41, 56, 23, 22. Hull is only 22. Joe is 24 and Croc is 50. Okay, so yeah, you would be absolutely by far the oldest person we've got here if you decide to join us. Now, I don't know if he will join us or not, but at least if we can recover him and get him healthy again, he will either join us, which is lovely, or he will go back to the, whatever they're called, the Ishotodo Dominion, I think they're called, and he'll go and sort of, spread the word and tell them that we're nice, and then that might mend relations between us. Where are you two going? You're hauling limestone chunks. Oh, these limestone chunks are coming in as well, are they? Oh, crikey. Well done, folks. Well done. Right, clear that. And, yeah, we'll leave that until that goes away. I still think they've got those. So we'll leave that on until they've gone away, just as a reminder for me more than anything else, because I will forget these things. Rare thrumbos. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it's blue, so it's a good thing. A small herd of thrumbos have wandered into the area. Peaceful by nature, these rare creatures are extremely dangerous when confronted. Some traders are willing to pay a lot of money for their precious leather and horn. Thrumbos will leave the area in a few days. I can't remember if we've seen thrumbos before. I'm not entirely sure we have. Okay, where are the thrumbo... Oh, okay. It's 143, and I bet it is absolutely nails. I bet we will not be able to kill that at all. But yeah, they're quite expensive. I don't think we can go and tame it though. But oh, we get 360 meat out of it. Oh my goodness me! Oh, that would be very, very good. If we could go and cut that up and get ourselves some meat, that would be great. But I think that thing would tear us apart as it stands right now. I don't think we'd stand a chance against the Thrumbo, even though we could get a lot of money from its horn. But then killing something to get money from its horn makes me a terrible, terrible person. So maybe we'll just leave the Thrumbo on its own. There's probably people watching the video now going, no, don't leave the Thrumbo on its own. Go and kill the Thrumbo. But no, we won't kill the Thrumbo. It's fine. We'll leave it alone. Is this trap armed? Yes, auto rearm is on it. It's not killing these animals, is it? It's not killing them. Item stash quest. Oh my goodness me. Jet, Prime Councillor of Ishoto Dominion, has informed us of a collection of valuable items worth $1,805 not far from us. The collection consists of a mega screen television and a camel hide parka. Unfortunately, it won't last. Others will take the item in 12 days if we don't. Valuables attract danger. Jet says that 2 turrets and 1 enemy defend the site. Okay, where are they? Oh, they're far away. I'm not interested. No, I'm not interested. No, go back home. Away with us. Zoom in. Bye-bye. Don't care about your silly trap thing. I'm not going to send my people into a trap to get killed for a TV and a coat. Ah, we are out of wood. I was wondering why they hadn't put these last 2 things in. But yes, we are out of wood. So there must be some wood over here. So let's just chop some wood down. There's a tree. There's some trees. Right, in fact, you know what? Grab that as well. Grab some extra wood. There's a load of steel down here that needs gathering as well. If we could haul that, that would be marvellous. Because, yeah, we could do with having that in our base. I know it's not going to deteriorate, but it's useful to have it there. Although we do have 384 steel right now. So that's looking pretty good for steel. But yeah, if we could get what we've mined so nobody else comes and nicks it, that would be good. Croc is absolutely on the case with chopping trees down. Oh, Croc is loving chopping the trees down. Oh my goodness. Not so fond of doing the heavy lifting afterwards, but the actual chopping of the trees, Croc loved doing that. Oh my goodness me. Psychite binge. Hull. Okay. So nobody has had any of this tea at all, and now Hull is going to go crazy. Hull is binging on Psychite. This happened because of the trait chemical interest. Oh, should I have possibly been aware of this chemical interest trait? Hang on, where is that? Chemical interest. Hull has an unusual interest in chemical sources of enjoyment. She will consume more of them, and if not already addicted to any drug and satisfied, will sometimes go on social drug binges. She will ignore directives to not use pleasurable drugs. Oh. Okay, let's see what Hull does then. I'm not entirely sure I can stop them. Right, so she's having some of the Psychite tea. That's absolutely fine. So lovely, a nice cup of tea there. Well, that's hardly a binge. That's just having one drink, which nobody's had any anyway. Also, it's cold because you've just drank it from inside a freezer. But okay, so now are you chilling out or what? I don't really know what's going on now. Health-wise, you're high on Psychite tea. Lovely. So your pain threshold is absolutely ludicrous, and you are completely tripping. Also, you're feeling sick, and you're in serious pain, and you've had a disturbed sleep. I mean, it's mixed emotions right now. It's mixed emotions for Hull. And the final door has gone in. Oh, and that is brilliant. I'm very, very happy with that. I like the fact that we've got our little sort of trap section in. And yeah, we've got quite a lot of steel. We could replace a few more of these in. Yeah, there's a few traps that aren't in, but we could replace a few traps with the steel traps. I feel like that might be a good idea. But right now, everything's looking pretty good. Is this gun thing rotating around? Yes, the little mini turret is rotating around. It's waiting for a target. Nobody's coming to attack us thus far, which is quite nice. We've not got the steel yet or the wood, but things are ticking over quite nicely. Beryl is idle. Beryl, I think you should go and find something to do, for goodness sake. Hang on a minute. Do you make things? Is Beryl the arty one? Crafting. Oh, no. No, you're not. No, who is the arty one? Is it Mags? Who's the one who does lots of... Hang on, bio. Artistic, yeah, Mags. I think it's Mags that does all the art stuff. Yes, it must be, because nobody else is really very arty at all. And Wee Hours has absolutely no art skills whatsoever. You've got no idea. You don't appreciate art in any way, shape or form. Okay, Beryl, what are you good at? What can we get you to do? Oh, my word. You're very good at lots of things. You're very good at cooking. Medical stuff. Can we Beryl, go down here and tend to that one. Oh, he doesn't need tending to. Beryl, it's fine. Just chill out, Beryl. Have a lovely, relaxing time. I know what we'll do with Beryl. Let's get ourselves another statue thing here. So the wooden sculptor's table. Let's make a large sculpture. I think we've got plenty of material. What's that? Sandstone. So, Mags, you're the arty one. Let's just check. So, arty, yep. So, you've got an art of 12. You go over here and do some sculpting. And then, Beryl, you can continue over here cutting stone blocks. That makes sense. You're both doing something. So, that thing there. Oh, what are we making that out of? Sandstone. What did I want to make it? Oh, sandstone. Oh, marvellous. Yeah, absolutely. Carry on. Kunik is no longer shoot frenzy, no longer inspired. That's absolutely fine. And another inspiration, inspired trade by Croc. He will get a significant trade price bonus when closing the next trade deal. The inspiration will expire after 8 days or when the deal is done. Oh, so we want some people to come by to do some trading with. Oh, okay. That's quite interesting. Also, are these people still infected with these things? Are these people still infected? Oh no, they've not bring on the Psychite anymore. Well, that's good. Right, who has got Hull? Hull, are you still all Psychited up? Yes, you are. You're also high on tea, but you do have a small Psychite tolerance now. That's good. You become a little bit impervious to your sort of narcotics. Lovely. Where are you going? Are you going to go grab some materials? Absolutely, that's fine. Right, the large sculpture is done. So we're going to pop that into here. Right, let's read the thing. I like reading these things. These make me chuckle. A person-sized piece of material sculpted into artistic form. Colonel's expression. On this sculpture is an illustration of a gargantuan monolith. partially embedded in the ground. Colonel looks on in shock. The subjects are angry. No, what? No, they're not. They're not angry. The subjects are in front of thousands of rectangles. The work seems to express agony. This representation tells the story of a meteorite impacting near Colonel's hamlet on the 3rd of August 5501. The subjects are in front of thousands of rectangles. Okay, fine. Right you are, and it seems to express agony. Okay, right, fine. And they're not angry. I just sort of misread that. Okay, fine. So, lovely. Right, so we've got a statue. So when people do come by, if a trader does come by, we'll get Croc to go and do the deal, trade in that statue, and then we'll see what we can get off of the people who we're trading with. But yeah, that could be really good. If we're going to get a lovely trade deal, that might be a good thing to have on board to trade with. And winter has begun, so it's the 1st of December 5501. So it's our second winter in Rimworld, and I think we're going to call it a day for now. We've done quite well. I think we've done okay. We've made sure that people have stayed alive, which is pretty good. So Colonel and Mags are now back alive, which is good. And then obviously there was the fight between Kunik and Hull. They're both back on their feet now, even though Hull is missing. Which one was it? Is missing her right little toe, which is unfortunate, but there we go. We've got our trap thing constructed. No, it's all done. It's all finished. So our trap corridor is done. We've got a little turret at the end of it that can do some shooting at people if we have to. If they come down here and they somehow survive all these traps, we can then gun them down, which is marvellous. And everything's ticking over quite nicely. They've got their new bed, which is nice. It's a good quality bed, so that should improve their mood as well. One thing that does worry me is this here. There's a slight lack of food now. I've got 316 raw rice, and that is it with winter coming up. So we might need to go and get rid of some of the local wildlife. We might need to go and stock up on meat, possibly. But that's something we can do next time. We should do that next time. There's plenty of things around. There's muffalos over there. There's a mega sloth in our own little sort of area here in our walls. There's a couple of muffalo down here as well. So yeah, we'll go and sort out some meat next time just to make sure we've got enough food to make it through winter and through to spring. But we shall finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be marvellous indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe just to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Move out of the way, friend. I'm going to completely ignore you and do some comment moderating. Kung Fu Croquet. Maria, you've broken my heart. There you go, some more flowers that are stored on the back of my pants. Lovely. There we go. As you can see, I'm having the wildest of times. Enormous banana massacre.